And the reason you're doing a taxable bond is because you're reimbursing something that maybe a hearing was not held for in the past. But if there was a hearing done and bond counsel can verify that information, then there is a possibility of using it as a tax exempt. If you do have to issue a taxable bond, there would be a separate cost of issuance because you have to issue one series tax exempt and one series as taxable. But we would be able to minimize the cost of issuance between the two.
So what the question then is from you is, what's our obligation?
Yeah, I guess, can we write it
'Cause-
off, or do
Well,
we just let it?
if we're taking the money from ourselves, in a manner of speaking, is there an obligation?
Well, the thing that we owe to the public is, if we go raise these water rates, I know where you're coming from, Bob, because I think when we were on the council, this happened before we were here, but the question got brought up, if the water rates go up, why? If we owe ourselves back for the truck. See where I'm coming from, John?
Okay, but we don't have any plans at this particular juncture to discuss or even on the
No.
horizon to talk about increasing water rates.
No, but I think Bob's thinking down the future. It might not happen tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, but it's something we probably need to look at. I know we're pretty good shape there, Steve, at this time. But it's a good question, Bob. I know we brought it up slightly once at one of them workshops a long time ago.
Well, and that's the question two people asked me. They're not opposed to a fire truck, but the question was, well, what about the other fire truck you bought with water funds? Well, I don't know. It's just there. It's just kind of one of those things. I think it's gonna come back to haunt us if we don't.
Well, the first thing we need to do is go back and check and make sure there was a public hearing.